Hey, it's the boys, the most lovely podcast. It's live on another Thursday night, catering the vibes. What's good, everybody?
Yo.
Let's give people a little time to get in the building.
You know what that means. If you're watching this at a later date, what's up with you? We fuck with you too. Sorry you couldn't make it to us right now. But if you're watching this later,
like the Purple Heart.
Of course. Oh, what are they talking about? Talking about AI. No?
Who, you got AI?
I don't know. Someone just pulled up on the side asking about it.
Nigga, you about to Man, let's just say it's been a long day, man. It's been a long
there
day.
You go. All right, you get one. You get slipper. It's okay. It's okay.
It's been a long day, man.
Excuse him, chat.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Let's see. Who we got in the building, man? We got Chad in the building. We got Smack in the building.
Chad, Smack. Rashi not in here yet?
Huh?
So Rashi not in here yet? Come on, where the people at?
Yeah, that's surprising. Yeah, we need Rashi in here. You know, it's a special day.
That's cool. You just gonna throw me under the bus in the pre-chat like that? That's just the first time I'm seeing that. You talk about dead late again. My fault, y'all.
I was gonna say,
Chad said we can set up AI.
Honestly, then I was kind of happy when I saw. I was actually kind of happy when I saw you text today.
Why, Trav?
I'm glad you asked why.
Yeah, enlighten us, because I don't even know. What's up?
I mean, last week, as you know, our viewers know, we didn't have a show last week because Dan was up north. He was just up north.
I was up north.
Up north. If you are privy to Den's Instagram page like I am, you would have saw in his story that he was not in regular company.
Okay, you talking about, I thought you were going to say I wasn't up north. I was going to say, how you know?
I don't know where you was at, but
I was in Jersey.
The last story I saw, it looked like there was helicopters above you. It looked like there was a bunch of helicopters circling around the house you was at.
What you mean? You sure this is my Instagram? This wasn't the diddler.
I'm just saying who house we know that had helicopters around it recently.
The diddler.
Was you at the diddler's house?
No. I got way out of my tax bracket. Way out of my tax bracket. I'm talking about way out of my tax bracket. So far out of my tax bracket.
You know, funny story, right?
Thanks. Thank you for asking a normal question. We're gonna let Trav get his rocks off, and I'm gonna answer that.
No, actually, this is kind of like, so this may be something I shouldn't even say, because then the internet probably gonna try to drag me into this.
You might,
but you know what? I had to call my mom the other day.
What y'all talking
about? When I was a little younger, my mom had a boyfriend, and he was actually one of. I'm gonna just say he worked for Diddy. I'm not gonna say what he did for Diddy.
Okay.
He worked for Diddy. So because he worked for Diddy, my mom used to get to go to his Christmas party down in Miami. So, I had to be a concerned son. I had to call my mama and ask her what happened at the parties. Why she stopped?
He's talking about his mom got invited to me.
I know my mom be watching. Hey, she know.
Oh my god! This mom got invited. I know, Smack. I know. That's why I'm saying we're gonna let him. It's like the elephant in the room, though. It's like, remember what we said? We was going, we're gonna bring up stuff, and this just happens to be a topic. we ain't gonna get to it. We just here for the the funny part of it. It's not funny, but you gotta find.
I mean, it's not all
you gotta find it.
Any
you gotta find the humor in
doings that's been done to people.
We're not condoning it. We're just saying
we're not condoning none of that.
Gotta find the humor in it.
You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is somebody having a bad week. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, when you go, like a lot of us could probably say, like, you go half your life listening to this dude or knowing of him, and then it's like, and it's not even just him. It's like all these people, especially like our era, Trav. All these people on this podcast, they're telling the stories of the day where we were like, their conspiracies are like, oh, what you think? And then the only thing they ain't tell us if Suge got anything to do. That's the only thing we don't know yet. We didn't know everything else. So it's kind of crazy that you find out all this stuff after we haven't lived our lives yet, but we went a big portion of our lives seeing this person as one particular guy. Like I've made, funny enough, I've made a P. Diddy joke my whole life referring to spending large sums of money for no reason. I don't know if you ever heard me about oh, you know that P. Diddy shit, you just buying shit.
Oh, yes.
You've heard me say that. So now it's just like, damn, I can't even now if I say my joke, now I got a double meaning and everything. Like you messed it up, man.
Yeah, it's now it's a double entendre.
Exactly. Now you gotta work, now you can't even
because now what are you spending?
you spending? Are you spending the block?
What kind of currency are you using?
You got some pesos for sure.
Bro, all I'm saying is there's some wild boys out there and they getting taken down, man. If you was a wild boy, you going down. That's it.
Is it me or people with people? I'm not even gonna say celebrities. People with money, they be losing their mind.
Yes.
Everybody, even the people that if they feel like they make a lot of money in their own world. So you got you know what I'm saying? You got your entrepreneurs and your OnlyFans, men and women, because it's not just women, right? And they get, you know what I'm saying? Let's say they get a couple thousand or they even hit 1 million. You know, some of these girls have been fortunate enough, right? And then they lose their mind. Right. And then they just it's like they go crazy after that.
I mean, what happened when you touched your first meal? Then what did you do? Did you start changing?
I mean, I'm sitting in front of here talking to you, so I ain't changed too much.
I'm just saying, man. Somebody that's been in your caliber of places, you know what I'm saying? You've been in the high rises, you've been on the PJs.
Every
event, every concert, every event. I look on Dan's story. He there. He went to Rod Wave. He was at Drewski. You
were at Drewski. You were at Drewski. What? Matter of fact, I didn't even know he was going to Drewski. When I got there, I seen him. He's sitting closer to me. He was sitting closer to the stage than me. He's talking about me. But I live the lifestyle. How you get them tickets? He was plugged.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about it. That was a long time ago, man.
Oh, it's a long time ago for you, but you make it sound like it was just a couple days ago for me. Nah, man. No, that's funny. But yeah, I just felt like I don't know.
How was the wedding though? All jokes aside, how was the wedding?
The wedding was amazing. I'm talking about amazing.
You caught the bouquet?
They didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
They didn't do that. It wasn't.
You caught the thong? You caught the thong? They
didn't do that either. I wasn't. Unless I missed that part. Might have been in the bathroom for that part. Somebody else caught it. It wasn't. This whole glorious project. It was. Two good people that loved each other that had a gathering with their family and friends. It wasn't a show. You know what I'm saying? It was an actual wedding that were for people to enjoy. Everybody seemed to know each other for the most part. It wasn't too many, this side and that side meeting each other for the first time. Maybe 90 people, give or take.
Okay. That's been the rough number. People can go.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
100 people.
Okay.
People. That's how you know if you really that's how I really gauge if you really friends with somebody when they get married.
Right. Because I can understand why you would say that.
If you not on that list, then y'all not really friends.
I can understand why you would say that. To a certain extent, I can understand why you say.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's a couple people I thought we was friends, and then they had weddings, and I wasn't invited, so we not friends no more. Unfollowed them on Instagram and everything. Shit's over.
It's over. It's cooked.
It's cooked.
I haven't been in a wedding ever. This was my first time actually being in a wedding.
Oh, you was a groomsman in the wedding?
Yeah, I was a groomsman. This was a good friend. This was a good friend back from home.
Okay, so you was guaranteed. Oh, you was
okay. Yeah. Definitely a lot different. I could tell, like, it's a lot different being a part of everything than just being on the outside. I definitely being involved helped me loosen up a little bit. I don't feel like I'd have been as, you know what I'm saying, if I was just like there as a supporter as much as being in it itself and being a part of the wedding itself. So I definitely cut loose. The official pictures won't be, we probably won't see those for like a week or two. As I said, I was a groomsman, so I didn't really have my, there weren't really times where I could have my phone to catch those key moments. So a lot of, walking down the aisle, so I can't take a picture of myself doing that. And I didn't have any no family member or anyone that was personally close to me was a groomsman. Like a lot of my closest friends were groomsmen, so I was very, very comfortable. So shout out to
did you go to the bachelor party?
No, I missed the bachelor party. It was earlier in the year, so I wasn't able to make it there. So I definitely, outside of being a groomsman, I would have been there regardless. But shout out to Richard and Victoria Waters now. Love y'all.
Waters.
It was amazing. Yeah, Richard Waters and Victoria. It was amazing. I miss y'all already. They apparently Richard messaged me and said that they're coming out here for their honeymoon. Not necessarily Orlando, but they're going to Florida. They're coming to Florida, so maybe y'all might meet them one time or something. But I'll send a few pictures in the Discord when I get them, just so you guys can see the atmosphere, so you can not listen to whatever Trav thinks that it was like. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Not what I think. What I saw. It's what I saw.
I'm not gonna lie. It definitely not that my perspective changed, but it definitely watching my friend sit up there and watch his, the woman that he's about to marry approach him and feeling how I felt made me only imagine how he felt. And I can't lie. I think I can embrace that feeling one day. So it definitely made it more appealing to want to get married, if that makes sense. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's it's the top of the,
that's why you the groomsman. That's why you supposed to go over to the bridesmaids, and
so.
Oh, something you got something like this?
No. I kept it clean, for sure. Yeah, I kept it clean.
So your contacts didn't go up or nothing?
All right, I will answer that. My contacts went up too, but I've only used one.
Oh.
So, but nothing crazy, because it wasn't really like that. But just funny because you asked the question like that. If you would ask me if I got somebody number, I told you no. But you asked me if the contact increased. So that can mean a lot of things. So I like the way you asked me that.
Right.
Look at this. Look at Pop. Yo. Is this how weddings work? This is my first one.
Because I said I had to take this. I was like, Pop over there wilding.
Yo, this is my first one. That's how you get down. That's what you're supposed to do. I messed up. I ain't do it right. I'm a bad groomsman. What's up?
The bridesmaids is supposed to be the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, the single ones at least, the single ones are supposed to be
they supposed to be
on a date. It's supposed to be y'all supposed to be on a date, bro.
But I'm saying it's also the first time I met majority.
Okay, it's a blind date. A blind date. You never been on a blind date?
No, I can't. I've never not known what the person looks like until I got there. No, absolutely not.
Hey, chat,
that's
man.
crazy.
If you've been
anybody's been on a blind date,
have y'all been on a blind date? Put y'all stories down in the comments, man.
Let me see a thumbs up first, so I can see. And while there's a decent amount of people in here that I can keep tabs on. If you've been on a blind date, just get an emoji, a thumbs up, a thumbs down if it was bad, but you did it. If you've done it before and it was good, thumbs up. If you've done it before and it was bad, thumbs down. Look, see chat, not a risk taker. You see what I'm saying? That's epic, bro. That's like even like if a woman wanted to meet me and she was like, oh, I want to wait until, I'm like, you sure? Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't 6 foot, so don't be surprised. Like I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be stunned because like you wanted to wait till we got to the table to say something. But sorry. Outside the wedding itself, the hotel we stayed at was also the venue, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, that's dope.
That was dope.
Talk about this later.
So that was kind of cool, though. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, them hallways look like The Shining. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them hallways look like The Shining too. So I thought the little girls were gonna come out for sure. But it felt good being back home though. That was the first time probably in a long time that I went back up north to New Jersey, and I enjoyed myself, and it didn't feel like I was just going home to kind of just check in. Like I got to meet up with all my
Did any old people try to find
you? That was the even better. Where the wedding took place was not even in a town that I'm personally familiar with, and it was it was hours, not hours.
So you was in town, but you was out of town at the same time.
And I got to really enjoy being with my friends and stuff. So it was dope. I had a great time. And like I said,
this is the last question. This is the last question I'm gonna ask you, Dan, about Jersey and all that. But when you go to Jersey, you don't send like a little good morning text to certain numbers and be like, hey, I might be in town.
So just to give you something, because I know you're looking for something. When I know that I'm going to New Jersey and I'm potentially plotting, I'll just put that I'm in the airport. That's it. So that way, anybody that gives a damn, So that's the little tip, y'all. Men and women alike. You want signal. You trying to get somebody's attention, or you just trying to, you know what I'm saying, rile it up. Maybe nobody gives a damn, you know what I'm saying? You just trying to don't put where you're going. Just put yourself at the airport. That's it. That's my little teaser. What? That's it. I didn't send out I ain't text nobody's phone. Because like I said, I knew I wasn't going to be in my neck of the woods, which I didn't really care to anyway. Like I said.
Right. Yeah. Me up in Jersey too. You know, I got my family. You know, my aunt had a birthday.
In New York, like I thought they're closer to New York.
Jersey.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't actually know that.
I actually plan on going up there probably around the summertime.
Oh, Jersey in the summer? Well, I'll be there in June, but I'll be in. Well, I guess y'all hear more about it next week. I guess I'll be telling. Y'all gonna have to hear Trav make up another story after I say what I'm doing next week, and then I come back and I gotta it's gonna be a whole lot of just Trav story time, man. Y'all stay tuned for that in the weeks to come, for sure.
Speaking of story time, one other last thing, just a question, just a general question. My girl was watching this weird YouTube video. She watches these YouTube videos that's like people who react to TikTok videos, so it's weird. But
that's new because people just react to YouTube videos. Now they're reacting to
they reacted to like people's TikToks that's telling stories. Like I guess it's called story time.
Okay. I don't know why they do that.
Right. I mean, my question is, if you had a girl, you know what I'm saying, and your girl was going to a foreign country, say Mexico. And she's going on a girls' trip on her homegirls. And she invited you to go. Would you go?
Go to the girls' trip?
Yeah.
Go to the girls' trip? I mean, I won't say no. I won't. It really would be a feeling. If you ask me at a good enough time, I might be with it. I'm not really the insecure type. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't. I personally, if my girl says, "Hey, I'm going on a girls trip," and then she's like, "Oh, I kind of don't want to go by myself. I wish you there." I'd ask her, "Why do you want me there?" If she makes it seem like it's more of a safety thing, and she just, she going out the country, she don't want to be by her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She don't
Okay,
trust the group of girls that she's with, then cool. But if
she
it's
don't
more
trust the
just
group
like,
of girls that she with, she shouldn't go. We both not going. If you don't trust them, we both not going.
But if she's on some like, I just want you to go just to go, but it's a girls trip, I'm not going.
I'm not gonna lie. If you want me to go just to go, I might be on some like other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do your girls' night thing, but I'm finna go and look at this stuff over here.
I'm not gonna get too deep into the story time, but dude went out there with the girls' trip, and the girl's friend was plotting on that ass in a foreign country, man. I'm just gonna put it out there, man.
Plotting like sexually, or plotting like take him out, like
sexually.
Okay. You said plotting on his. I was like, damn, going to Mexico to X him out. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't care that was her girl's boyfriend, man.
Well, nah. Well, then that ain't on the girl. That's just somebody's what's it called? I'll just say they're weak.
Yeah,
you're very weak.
All right.
If that
was weak, all right.
Yeah, that's very weak-minded. If you go on a girls trip with your girl and you get caught up with a friend, are you insane?
Yeah. You almost got left out there.
If you knew you were capable of that, why'd you even go? If you knew that you was capable of doing something like that, why did you go?
Yeah, I want to know who's on the list that's going first. Like, hold on. Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't. That's like, is that from the Bubblicious or the Bazooka Gum?
Baby.
Whoa, age. I might feel incredibly old at the current moment right now.
That's all my girl eats. This all she eats. I don't eat this shit. This shit all over the place. I don't eat this shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Too choosing the flavors. You've been in the Discord talking about you can't wait for Thursday. You got shit to get off your chest. Do I need to put the spoiler thing?
No. So with the FF thing, as far as like, I am gonna say a little bit about it. I do know that there's a couple people that didn't beat it. So I'll leave it to.
Do I need to put this on the screen?
No. I'll make it a question thing. So if you ask me something, or if somebody in the chat asks me something about it, I'm going to answer it with the intent of not holding back. In my final breakdown, I'll yeah. Put the spoiler alert on there as I do my breakdown, just in case people feel like maybe a little bit of stuff I'm gonna say. Yeah. Maybe I'm foreshadowing or something, but I'm gonna do my best not to just flat out be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So, because I know people were grinding. Chad, what you said in the Discord earlier was crazy. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get up there, Brody. You gotta. I don't know if you dying or you know what I'm saying. You reading everything or you walking around. Get to it, man. I'm telling you. Because if that's where you at, if you only at the part that you said in the Discord, man, you got like another game to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got like another game to go. So I did finish it. I finished it Tuesday night. I left Thursday night. I finished it Tuesday night or Wednesday afternoon or something. Either way.
Right.
My final feelings about the game, non-biased, is it's gonna get game of the year. It's gonna get game of the year because, for one, I think it's gonna win a lot of categories. And for a game for me personally, to play a game for over 107 hours, regardless of how I feel about it, right? And for other people to be playing it, even though, Rashi, even myself, like, you can get burnt out from it. It's a lot of stuff, but you don't get bored of it. It keeps you engaged the whole time. Every hour you're playing, when you sit down to play, you're getting consumed by this world. It's consuming you. You're leaving your reality, you're playing, and then you're stepping out of it. it keeps you engaged the whole time. A lot of games don't do that, where it's just like you're playing. Think about you've been playing a game outside of your own personal favorite game, right? Let's say Spider-Man was what was it, like a 20-hour game? Let's say it was an 80-hour game. But majority of it is like the story kind of cools down, and the other part of it is, collectibles, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's say the actual story boosts up to like 30 hours, and then completionist will add another 25 on there. So you're getting collectibles and you're chasing the cat and you're doing all this other BS, right? Eventually you'll just disengage from that because it's gonna come off very repetitive. In Rebirth, even though when you go to each location, the same premise of what you're doing is the same, you're still getting the pro relics. You're still looking for these particular monsters you have to fight. You're still doing the side quests, but everything is so different from each other. Everything is different and unique from each other, and you can have a different experience depending on the characters you use, depending on the order that you decide to do it. It's like you're playing a game where ultimately you have to do the same thing, but you can there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So there's not too many times where it's like, even me personally, where I've played a game for that long and not tried and played something else. I did not touch another game probably until I was playing the game for probably like a week or at least 5 days, and I turned Tekken back on. Just because I just wanted to, well, not so much because I got burnt out, but I reached a point where it was like getting more difficult. So as I said, I think I said it last week, the final pro relic for the people that play, and Trav, just to give you some perspective, basically the pro relics is like, it's like a sub story in the main story. So you know how there's like, obviously there's a main story, and then there's a sub story that kind of branches into the main story. It starts off over here, and then eventually it connects. That's what the pro relics are. So you got to do in each area you go to, you got to do 4 particular things, and then you got to fight a summon at the end, right? So the last pro relic is the last set of pro relics. You got to fight the summons in pairs, as I said. You got to fight the summons in pairs. It's and correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody else is up to that point, but I think the first one is Kujata and Phoenix is one, Odin and Alexander, Titan and Bahamut, and I think the last one is Rama and Leviathan, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't try all of them. But it took me to get to the point where the game got really difficult for me to finally sit back. The game had to defeat me for me to sit back from it. You see what I'm saying? Like it took me, I didn't get my first game over basically until I got to that point. So 101 hours in, I got my first death. Basically, wow. my first game over. So think about that. You've played it. That means you've been playing a game nonstop. You haven't actually died. You haven't got that chance. Think about it, Trav. Think about you're playing GTA, right? You've been playing it. You've been playing for, let's say you're going on your 3rd hour. You ain't died yet. You done been in a gunfight. You done did this. You done did that. You in the story, all types. You haven't had that point where the game's like makes you stop and be like, all right, whew. Because you've just been engaged the whole time. So that's what Rebirth did for me. And I think that's what it's going to do for a lot of people. I say it's game of the year because the story is good. It's compelling. It's involving. Not so much relatable. I don't think people go through that stuff. But it covers all aspects: love, deception, heartbreak, deceit, a lot of those things that people look for in a good story. And then the ending, without saying it, the ending is very to be continuous. You know what I'm saying? It makes it, as in the first one, it gives you a fantastic cliffhanger, but it lets you know that there's gonna be another game. Visuals, beautiful. I always play on performance, so I ran at 30, but I was playing it on 4, or what I believe to be 4K. I'm not much of a graphic type of person, this didn't render and that didn't render, where a lot of the people, not a lot, but some of the people that I watch on YouTube, they care about some of that stuff, or they care to bring some of that stuff up. So that would be the negativity. Is okay, maybe this water didn't render, or this was a little buggy or whatever. But as far as bugs, the game being glitchy or freezing, it didn't freeze once. The game did not crash, not a single time, which is what I think to be a very big deal, because a lot of games crash. Even the most basic of games crash, to the point where it's like you just assume it's just the PlayStation. It did not crash one time. The combat is definitely up there with Scarlet Nexus for me, which is probably some of the better combat that I've played in a long time. Very up pace, very involving. You can get very creative. They put aspects from all different Final Fantasies into this. This is their golden child. Square Enix expressed themselves in this game, and they showed that we can cater to our loyal fans and we can cater to our new ones without getting anybody upset. I think that at the end of this, the game spread was, earlier today, I would have told y'all 60-40, but I think it is, to me personally, I think it's 70-30, where it's 70% more new stuff with 30% of the stuff that new, as far as story wise. There's everything visually that I remember is there. Cosmo Canyon and Nibelheim, these are names of the places. Red 13 and some of the enemies you fight. Those trapezoids that we remember, they brought those to life. So all of those are legit. But I'm just strictly talking story, I feel like the story is 70% new and 30% from the stuff that we remember. What I can say is I think that Zach, this is probably the only type of spoiler thing I'll say, and that's as deep as I'll get. For people that know, I think Zach will definitely be a part of the third game 100%. And I think that no, I don't think that. That's it. That's all. Actually, I'm gonna renege what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't have it. I don't have it all put together to put it into thoughts.
You still digesting it,
right? So what I'll do is I'm gonna keep my conspiracies and my theories to myself and wait for everybody else to get to that part so that the chat can be more engaging in it. Just know that once you get into chapter 12, it gets very, very real, very, very real, and it's going to blow your mind for sure. So if y'all or anybody that's close to endgame, Chad, you almost there. Rashi, I know you said you sat down for a little bit. You're right there. Finish it up. I'm telling you. The game also has playback value after you beat it. And you like me, you've been put so much hours to beat the game. I didn't even uninstall it. You can go back and there's plenty of all kinds of stuff that you didn't get to do that you can go back and do if you just want to. You still in that Final Fantasy mood. So I definitely think it's going to get Game of the Year because it checks a lot of boxes. I think it's going to win a lot of different awards from in-game audio, music. Of course, the music is fire. So I'm going to stand 10 toes on that. I won't change that. If it loses, I will be surprised, but I'll stand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gatekeeping for sure. So if you're thinking about getting into Final Fantasy, or at least this part of it, do it. Play the remake, play this, and maybe that will inspire you to play the OG. I'm telling you, godlike. For sure. All right, Chad, you can take the spoiler off.
All right.
That's definitely not what I needed to get off my chest, but we can continue. We can proceed if you had anything.
I guess let's it wouldn't be.
Actually, what have you been playing? Actually, before we
WWE 2K, baby, the real 2K.
Okay, you still been on that? Okay.
I finished the WrestleMania mode. Smack if you in there. Finish that out.
That's out of here.
But I didn't finish the bonus match. The bonus Royal Rumble. That shit, I ain't gonna hold you.
A little difficult.
They put you in a 30-man Royal Rumble with all the hardest wrestlers known to man, from Andre the Giant to fucking The Rock. And I started at number 1. And I got out at probably like around 12, 13. I got KO'd out by Undertaker.
They make you come out first. You gotta be a part of the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a whole bonus match thing. It's like hey, let's see if you really can, make it happen.
Yeah.
I started my career mode, my character, of course. You know what I'm saying? Almighty.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. He's back for 2K24.
Almighty.
I'm honestly, Smack. I guess now I get what you were saying. The story mode this year is I like it. I'm engaged in it more than I was last year's. I like that they added the whole objectives in the matches. You know what I'm saying? It's real dope. Real dope. I'm enjoying that.
What and then of course, what is it? The ambulance match and the
casket match is the new match.
Can you set the fire on there?
On the tables, you can set fire on tables. Yeah.
Chad, you're bugging with this. This is half right. By the way,
half
right. 2 out of 10 for 16 is crazy. But go ahead, Chad.
Yeah, that sounded kind of like a typo. That looked like a typo to me.
That might have been crazy. But
I was gonna say, with
you got any belts yet?
In your career mode? In the career mode, yes, I have a belt. They try to take the belt off me. It's part of the story mode. Like, you get the belt really early on.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of like undefeated. That's actually the mode of it's called undefeated. Actually, the name of the mode. So it's a whole story behind it. If I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but it's real cool. I like it. Just nothing crazy. I downloaded a bunch of stuff from the community. Downloaded like the Walmart arena.
Okay.
It looks like a wrestling ring in the parking lot of Walmart. Stupid shit like that. So I'm just on that. Helldivers 2 still got me in a chokehold. And then I bought Hi-Fi Rush. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen a couple of people on that. Greg was playing that too.
I'm a little curious. I actually wanted the chat to actually ask. I wanted somebody to ask in the chat, but that South Park Snow Day,
South Park
chat. Has anybody picked that up? Chat, should I pick that up? Is that a good I watched a few streams of it, and I kind of think it kind of looks good.
What kind of game?
I need to chat. It's a how do I explain it? It's a hack. It's like a hack and slash, but it has like card game in it. Like it's like a role.
An adventure game. It's an adventure game.
Yeah.
Okay, you get power ups and you walk around and stuff.
Power ups. But it's like a roguelike. Like you pass a certain point, and then they give you selections of like cards that you can get. You get what I'm saying? So I'm very Izzy. Hey, Izzy, let me know you pick it up, bro. Let me know. I'm low key. I might just pick it up tomorrow. I think it's only like $20 or $30. Like it's cheap.
Did you play other?
I might just pick it up just to pick it up. Huh?
Did you play other South Park games?
Yeah, Sticks of Truth and Fractured Butthole. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like those games. Those games were like turn based.
Those are turn-based games, right?
Yeah. This was a 3D. Third person.
they're gonna be talking. Take a look at it. It's gonna be gnarly on there. They're gonna be going crazy on there.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of curious. Izzy, man.
I did while we was on wrestling. While we was on wrestling, because I do want to stay on gaming though, but I did want to ask you since we're on wrestling. Anything you want to say to the chat? Because I know there was some, there might have been some hate, some Rock hate in the chat. We talked about it.
All I'm saying is that the Rock, the final boss, he gonna be victorious, man. This is what I've been wanting.
Okay.
Heel Rock, bro. Come on, man. If you know, man, look what he did to Cody, man. He had him out there bleeding and crying and shit. Like, come on, man.
Was it a good match? Was it fire?
Huh?
Was it a good match? Was it fire?
It wasn't a match. It was a slaughter. It was
okay.
Hey, we caught him lacking. It was a song of lack.
Beat him down. Oh, song of lack.
Yeah, it was a beat down.
Stop. He got him with the song of lack. Oh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know there were some Cody fans in here. I guess they quiet today.
Yeah, the Cody fans, they quiet because they got whooped.
Yeah.
They smacked, man.
They gonna blame the script though.
Oh, here we go. Chad said IGN dull, toothless, and a big step in the wrong direction for South Park games. Like I said, I don't think this game is like gonna be
Mama Roads
surpassing Sticks of Truth or Fractured Butthole, but I don't know, man. I just like South Park's humor.
It's more entertaining than you just entertained by the fact that it's South Park more than it's a game.
Right. I guess that's what it is. Like, I just like the jokes, the banter.
Yeah, you like South Park. You don't really care how good.
Yeah,
you like South Park. Yeah, I feel that.
Right.
I feel that.
Hey man, Cody rules in what world, baby? He lost last year. What world, baby?
Oh man.
The man he's a sucker, man. Cody's a sucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand. Honestly, let me be real, bro. I don't understand how you let somebody lead a company, go to the ops, do all type of disrespectful shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit to Triple H, throw subliminals. Then you let him in the building, and then you let him win Royal Rumble twice. Man, clown this man up out of here, man. Get this man out of the
You don't like that. You don't like how he moved.
I don't like that, bro.
He don't stand on business. It sounds
like he should have stayed over there. Stayed over there with the Young Bucks and the other fools over there. He should have stayed on that side. Bring Swerve over. We want to trade. Send Cody to AEW. Send Swerve back over on this side.
Maybe you and Pop got to link up, man. WrestleMania. He took PTO. He took PTO for WrestleMania.
Hey, I'm lucky for me. I don't work on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really can't see it, but right there, right where my finger is actually a movie theater right back there. It's a whole movie theater in the house. So I'm going to be up in that thing with some chicken wings and pizza. You know what I'm saying? I told people, don't bother me. I might even sleep in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
He's suited and booted for WrestleMania, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? It's different when there's a movie theater right there.
When is WrestleMania?
Next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend.
The weekend after next. Okay.
Saturday and Sunday.
And
Saturday we got The Rock.
What's the main event? Oh.
The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, night 1. Night 2 is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the belt.
Wait.
Rock and Roman. He said Rock and Roman winning night 2. Night 1, Rock and Roman winning. Night 2, Cody winning, but for sure there's going to be some shenanigans happening. Honestly, this is what I want.
All right, let's see. What's your take?
This is what I want. I want The Rock and Roman to win night 1. And then I want Roman to win night 2. Oh no, you know what? Let's put it like this. No. You know, let me wait.
You trying to think about it.
Let me wait. But hey, Roman's leaving Mania with the belt. I said it. Regardless of win, lose, or draw, he's leaving with the belt.
You believe that?
I believe that.
Is it a regular match?
Cody can get that. Cody can get the belt at SummerSlam.
Is it a regular match or is there?
Jesus Christ. Well, the stipulation is if Cody loses night 1, then on night 2, the match is a bloodline match, which is pretty much no rules. Roman Reigns gets his whole family to be ringside, and it's gonna be a jump. It's gonna be song of lack.
Oh,
if he wins night 1, then nobody's allowed to be ringside. No helping, no bullshit. So It's gonna be a handicap match if he loses night 1.
Sounds like I'm agreeing with was that Smack that said there's gonna be some shenanigans going on?
It's definitely gonna be some shenanigans. He's always gonna be some shenanigans. But Cody not winning, bro. Cody will not win. You know what I'm saying? Cody not gonna win. And then, of course, I think The Rock is gonna turn on Roman. I think that's gonna happen. I will say that. And then he gonna.
You think The Rock is ultimately gonna? You think The Rock gonna get the belt ultimately?
Huh?
You think The Rock will end up with the belt?
No, I don't think he'll take the belt.
No. Okay.
I think, like I said, I think that Cody. I think this is what I think. All right, I'll let the cat out the bag. All right.
Well, hold on. Insider leak here.
Roman is gonna win the belt at Mania, right? Then Cody's gonna say, "I want a rematch" or some BS, and he's gonna say, "All right, we can run it back at SummerSlam." When they run it back at SummerSlam, The Rock's gonna help Cody win the belt off of him, and then Roman's gonna challenge Roman for Mania next year, and then pretty much they're gonna change Roman Reigns into a babyface and keep The Rock a heel. So it's gonna be big heel Rock versus babyface Roman Reigns, and then they're gonna get what they always wanted. They've got babyface Roman Reigns. It's been foreshadowing. It's just like you saw the other night. You saw Drew McIntyre talking with Paul Heyman in the background. That's foreshadowing. That's telling me something. That's telling me that Paul Heyman might not be with Roman coming soon. He's gonna go to somebody else. He's gonna be somebody else's lap boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So y'all take that with a grain of salt, man.
Kamikaze was good. All right.
But hey, look what Smack said. Having Roman win would be diabolical. But it's interesting to see where they take the story. Like I said, it's easy to fix, bro. Let him lose again at Mania and give him the belt at SummerSlam. Let him be a SummerSlam baby. Finishing his story anymore if they fight. He say, honestly, I feel like people wouldn't care about Cody finishing his story anymore if they fight again at SummerSlam. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. SummerSlam is a big one of the big fours. You got WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. So it's one of the big fours. I don't see there being a problem with him winning at SummerSlam. Anyone remember a year ago when I said I was interviewing to be one on the medical team at WWE training camp? I kind of do remember that a little bit.
Like I remember.
What you gotta tell us, bro? What you gotta tell us, Kamikaze?
The Rock's not gonna win. Roman gonna win the belt. He got all the inside scoop.
He got the inside. Anyways, speaking of inside scoop, man, it's been a lot of little banter going on in the Discord that I ain't really like. People throwing their TMZ, Kotaku, whatever news in the Discord. I'm about to ban any Kotaku link that gets put in the chat.
I'm sorry, Kamikaze. Why you make us feel like?
But y'all out there talking about GTA 6 getting delayed till 2026, y'all are smoking dope. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all smoking the good stuff.
Somebody put money on it. I like the December. Was it December 20th, 2025? I like that.
That's not happening no December 2025. It's happening fall 2025 and in a good place spring 2025. Like I said, y'all not pushing this thing out to 2026. They've been working on this game forever. You know what I'm saying?
Push it to the limits, bro.
Bloomberg just dropped the article. To shush all y'all. He said when he talked to them boys years ago, they said it was chaos. He asked them recently, "Hey, what it looking like?" And they gave him a little shrug, like, "Hey, bro, this regular schnaggler."
You sure that's like what this regular
schnaggler? Huh?
You sure that's what it meant? It could have meant Mayday.
Nah, I don't mean Mayday, man. All I'm saying is that they not rookie to this. They not gonna put, bro. This is a different time. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is a different time. When you put out a release window for a game, when you say 2025, you have to hit that mark because people are gonna go crazy. When you know what I'm saying? Like it was like back in the day when they could say, "Oh, it's coming out 2025," and then delay it 4 or 5 times, and that shit come out 2027. No, that's not happening no more. Like people got money on the line. They done spent billions of dollars on this game. Take two of these things. Billions billions, not millions, billions with a B. Take-Two need their money. Take-Two need their money. They don't care if they put out GTA 5.5. They putting out something next year. I'm telling you that right now. They putting something
out. GTA 5.5 is crazy work.
I don't care if they put out a demo. They putting something out next year.
They're going to put out one heist?
They put out one heist, one mission. I don't care what it is. They putting something out. They putting a tech demo in an empty city. They putting something out next year. I'm telling you that right now. If y'all think GTA 6 coming out in 2026, man, y'all losing y'all mind. I'm telling you that right now. My sources, my dark webians.
His profile where he write his stuff on the dark web say
2025. I put no before December 25. Bet $34 to win $100 if he doesn't come out.
Bet $34.
Hold on, what?
He said that in the Discord. But I said in the Discord when he said, I'm pretty sure it was Kamikaze that said it. He said December 20th, 2025. I said I like that only because I don't feel like it's going to be 2026. I feel like they're going to push it to that last, you know what I'm saying, that last time frame, which would be this. Me personally, between October and December. I don't think it'll be any later than that. I think they're going to go for the end of the closer to the end half of the year, just to give them, you know what I'm saying, just to air out that let people have a spring, let people enjoy their summer, and they're going to have fall. They're going to have fall and winter on lock. People are going to be in the house. They're going to be in the house. He's trying to catch people in a time where they're going to be in the house.
Right. Not only that, you want to, first of all, the reason why I say it got to be before December, because when it comes to that holiday season, when you want to catch holiday season, you have to drop your game before Black Friday, before parents go into the stores to buy their Christmas gifts. You cannot drop a game after like too close to Christmas because the gifts are already under the tree and parents are not going to fork out $70, $80, whatever, $100 to buy GTA 6 when they had already bought Call of Duty and all the other freaking games that's going to drop out.
You think parents are buying GTA?
Yes, GTA. Yeah, the parents are buying GTA 6.
Parents are buying GTA for their kids. Listen to that.
Yeah, bro. So when GTA 5 came out and you went to this GameStop for midnight release, you saying there were no kids out there? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
First of all,
there were no parents out there?
First of all, whether this is news to you or not, I didn't play GTA 5, and I damn sure wasn't at no midnight release.
Hey, shout out to all the people that was out midnight release at GameStop, man. You already know who you are, baby. We was out there gang in that parking lot, baby. We was out there with a bag of checkers waiting for midnight, baby. We was out there. So
I haven't stood outside for Call of Duty for a game.
It looked like a car meet, but we was out there waiting for the video game. We had our ODST. He's ready, baby. Huh?
I said I might not have stood outside for a game since like Halo 3 or Modern Warfare 2. Or maybe,
come on, man. You all know what's up, man. We was out there. We was out there in the streets, man.
Or Injustice 2. Well, it wasn't a midnight release, but
come on, man. 2013, baby. 2013, baby. What a time. So, like I said, obviously that shit's there ain't no more midnight release. It's pretty much we downloading the game and playing it when they get midnight.
GTA 6 gonna be on the Switch?
All right, man. We out of here, bro.
I'm just asking. They put GTA. They put the other GTAs on the Switch. I'm asking you.
We're not putting GTA 6 on inferior. We're not putting GTA on inferior
devices.
Platform. Yeah, devices. We're not putting them on devices that can't run shit. What are you talking about?
I'm just asking.
And that doesn't just go to the Switch. It's PS4. If you got a PS4 when GTA 6 drop, I'm sorry for you. But your career is over.
It's over.
If you got an Xbox One, you out of here. You not getting no GTA 6. That shit's over. You think you're gonna be able to see Vice City on that system?
Pop. If Lexx was still with us, he would say the same thing I'm about to say. The hot plate. If GTA 6 on the Switch, it will catch on fire. It will not be able to support whatever that game dishing out. Nintendo Switch don't know nothing about no V-Loan t-shirt. The game going to explode as soon as you try to go into the store.
Right. You going to see the Rockstar logo go on your screen, and then it's gonna count down like
one of them
007 shit. Self-destruct. It's over with. And when they blow up, poof! It's just gonna say, "Go get a PS5."
That's crazy.
Go get a PS5.
Trav has officially transferred over where he no longer feels sorry for anyone that doesn't have a PS5. So
if you don't have a PS, if you in 2024, matter of fact, if you go to 2025 without a PS5, I'm sorry for you, baby. You're not a gamer anymore. You're not a gamer anymore.
You just like to play the game.
You don't play games no more.
All right.
You off the block, baby.
All right.
You done.
To wrap
you
this,
done. You don't get no work over here,
Trav. Since we get into that,
I was gonna say, man, you didn't get to say what on your chest.
Oh, I'm about to right now. I don't need much time. It should kill about.
Okay. One last thing, man.
Yeah. Look, before he say something diabolical to me, he always, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, that future album, baby.
Oh, I didn't get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it though.
It's the lighter, baby. It's like I heard the lighter. Like when Wayne used to come on the track, you hear that lighter?
The drought lighter?
Yeah. It's like when I heard that for the first time.
I don't know, man. That Pip.com?
Yeah, it's one of those.
One of those? Is that Pip? It's one of those?
Shout out to K-Dot, baby.
Oh, you on the K-Dot side. Okay. Oh, he was spitting the most. Okay, see, I gotta check it out. He must have been spitting the most fire then.
He didn't spit. Hey, I ain't gonna say it was the best.
Royal saying the best album.
But he being direct. He being direct. Yes, yeah. I will agree with that. Oh yeah. We
I gotta see about that. I gotta see about that tomorrow.
Demo dropping tomorrow. I'm on that.
Yeah, man.
That's what my Friday was like.
We on the fence for that for sure.
And I'm glad that this demo is, if you don't know already, is when you download the demo, your progression does transfer over to the main game.
Nice.
And I love that because I hate playing demos that don't transfer over.
Oh, real quick, actually, Trav, before I get to my last thing.
Yeah.
I go on PlayStation the other day. Now, I don't like to, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to speak on your brother's name too much. But every once in a while, he just start doing something weird. Maybe I got to confront him myself. What? He playing Dragon Doma 2? Like, what? Who is this man? Like, nah, if y'all knew Trav's brother, like, listen, me and Trav's brother, Judd, we had a serious bond for like 6 months. Me and him, I'm talking about, we was playing Ghost every single night, 3-4 a.m.
So the lat.
By ourselves, we would have friends, everybody would be on, we'd be the last two. We bonded in that time. I learned a lot about my man, Judd. Please, Render.
Let's see if I can get it fixed. Hold on.
Bro, you played Doma. Yo, all right, like, what's up with it? First, like, I'm not listen, y'all. The man changed before my own eyes. He changed. I don't know if it's because, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like after Ghost fell off, we kind of, what I'm saying, we parted ways.
I think Biggs got to open his mind. Biggs, I think
he left an impression on him, right?
Yeah.
See, the thing about you can't force games on Judd. You got to just say little subtle things like, yo, open your mind. You might just like it.
Judd a hood, bro.
Yes, Judd he's a hood gamer. Bro. Yes, he's a hood gamer. So you just gotta be like, yo, I mean, I don't know about you, but that shit kind of fun. Like you gotta almost rub it in his face. You gotta like put it in his face without putting it in his face. Like, no, I'm not gonna play that tonight. I'm on this tonight. Like, you should just come play it. Like, you gotta do it to him like that. Because that's how I got him on Ghost. He was playing. He wasn't trying to play Ghost, and then he got Ghost, and then that's when we found each other. And
I was shocked when he did Elder's Ring.
Cyberpunk. When he played Cyberpunk, oh my god! If he was local, I'd have drove to his house and unplugged that shit. I'd be like, man, you acting up. You are acting out of character. You good? You got a fever? Like what? No, I might have to talk to him about the Dragon because I'm interested in playing it too. But from what I know, that's not his forte. I
was talking to him last night about it. He said, bro, he got him in a chokehold now.
Man, they grow up so fast, man. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of Ghost,
but that Stellar Blade,
I'm on the fence because me and Izzy were talking about it the other day. I gotta see what this demo hitting on. The demo is gonna gonna do a lot. It's gonna be the deciding factor for sure. So we're gonna see tomorrow.
I was gonna say it's giving me that rating. What's that rating game that came out? Metal Gear Rising.
Metal Gear Rising, yes.
Which was that's fire. What vibe is giving me. Which was fire, yes. Fire. I got it on PC. I got it on Steam. That was one of my first games I bought on PC.
That game is fire.
I love that game.
It was hard too. A little peanut.
That's one of those games that I wish that the game still looks so good. I play on PC. Game still looks
it does look very good.
So well. They don't need to do nothing but just release it again.
It's really good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good game. I agree.
It definitely gives me that kind of vibe. So that's why I'm kind of hoping that it itches that vibe for me. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Now that you say that, I like that. Actually, now you say that, it does kind of give that vibe off of the gameplay and stuff that we seen. They drop tomorrow.
Yeah, just seeing the bosses, like the little bosses, and how they look. Like they just look. It looks crazy. Like it looks. It looks like
I'm definitely gonna check that out tomorrow. That's tomorrow, right? You said
tomorrow, baby.
Okay. All right. So we're already at the hour. I'm gonna make this kind of quick.
All right. What you got?
So listen, because we were talking about Ghosts. So I've been playing Rise of the Ronin. I'm about 13 hours in or stuff, but it's a lot of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very burnt out from Final Fantasy. So going on Ronin and doing everything is like not the most appealing thing. So I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then progressing. I don't feel like doing 100% every area. I'm burnt out from that right now.
Right.
I'm on TikTok today and yesterday. I'm scrolling. Not everybody, but I'm seeing all these Ghosts and Rise of the Ronin comparison, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. I'm to the point where I'm sitting there and I'm in the comments saying stuff, but I'm like, yo, I got the podcast tonight. Yeah, I got the podcast tonight. So I'm gonna just go on my little platform with the people that support us with you, and I'm gonna get my shit off, right? So this is my thing, right? First of all, don't compare the two. They're not even remotely comparable. Okay? If Rise of the Ronin was gassed up when it came out, I don't really know. I don't really feel like it was a hype thing for me. Anybody that knows me, I think I've said this on the channel once before. Trav, I might have even said this to you. Personal friends know this too. Shinobi, samurai, ninja, all that type of stuff. That's what I like. Some people
that's the Kage rock.
Right. Some people like their westerns. Some people like gunslingers. Some people like outer space.
Sci-fi.
You know what I'm saying? Aliens and stuff like that. Or you got they like FBI or your John Wicks and stuff like that. Those type of people. I like the samurai stuff. I like the Ronin stuff. Ghost was a samurai. Your character, because they don't have a name in this, because you get to create them, is a Ronin. They're two different things. If you know the history, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the history. You all should know the history between the two. They're two different things. They're just because the two games take place in the same type of era and they have the same atmosphere doesn't make them the same game. It's not the same game just because the running animation may be the same, or they have flower gardens, or you're walking around chasing cat. You know how many Japanese-based games or MMO or Japanese RPGs, JRPGs, like getting a cat or having a cat, chasing a cat, finding a cat, caressing a cat. It's all like the stick. It's like a staple for like those type of games. Fishing is also a staple in a lot of RPGs and JRPGs. They're gonna have similarities. Ghost is a story-driven game that has a character with a name, with a backstory, with an adventure that they have to have, right? So of course it's gonna be focused on that one particular thing, right? That's the premise of it all. It's one character, right? In Rise of the Ronin, you're creating your character. So I feel like every time these developers give us something in the game, you have to take something back. Trav, I'll ask you this: did you play MK11? Mortal Kombat 11. Did you play Mortal Kombat 1?
Yeah.
Which one visually looks better?
I would say, damn. Well, they both got a different.
Which one looks more realistic? What looks more realistic?
More realistic would be MK1.
You think MK? I'm talking about you. Fatalities, you cut them open, you seeing bones and stuff.
See, that's what I was gonna say. MK1 is more like realistic, when MK11 is more like over dramatic with the shits.
But I'm talking about like the graphics, like how the character, how the little pieces of the armor and stuff show up. Me personally, I think MK11 was more visual based. That's why people weren't
because it was more there was more dramatized with MK1. They try to make them rooted in like some kind of reality, like you know what I'm saying? Like they was dressed in regular clothes type shit.
Right. So for me personally, right, I feel like MK11 focused on the visual, right? They had to focus on the visual, so that takes away from the gameplay, right? So that's my example. So Rise of the Ronin, you get to create your character, and you get to any game where I feel like you can cover a lot of ground fast. So if you can fly, if you can glide, all that stuff, I feel like takes that part of the game running, right? Ghost, I feel like I said, they were just focused on one particular person that's story based. When a game is story based, I feel like it's just gonna look better, and it's gonna slightly run better. Rise of the Ronin is, like I said, if it was overly hyped to be this like masterpiece or whatever, like I would definitely say like chill, because it didn't set no bar.
I would put it like this, bro. Have you watched the Shogun Shogun show on FX, which is amazing if you haven't? Have you watched that?
Huh?
What's Shogun.
Yeah, Shogun. I've been watching. Yeah, of course. That's me.
Addicted.
That's what I like. That's what I be on.
Now, every episode I've watched, every commercial is Rise of the Ronin, and because I'm so tied into Shogun, it's making me like, Rise of Ronin, like it's doing something to my mental,
right?
Where it's like Rise of Ronin is Shogun.
Rise of the Ronin is what people's problem with Ghost, right? Ghost's combat was very stale. It was very like, no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna use a better word. It was very traditional. It made you feel more like you were the samurai combating the enemy. Rise of the Ronin is more open than that. You can have in Ghost, you could have multiple people attack you, but in Rise of the Ronin, you have a stamina bar for one, and you can actually do combos, and you can get creative, and you can do different things. That's gonna take away from the visual aspect of the game. You know what I'm saying? Ghost, they were able to, and this is just how I feel personally, they were able to make the game look better and run better because the character and the stuff that they're using is like less. You know what I'm saying? There's less movements. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I use Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 11 focused on the visuals, so it took away from the gameplay. The gameplay was a lot more stiff and slow.
Yeah. I mean, people that go ahead.
MK1 stepped away. They did the more animation graphics where they tried to make MK11 tried to make more realistic, look like real people. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. Look like more regular people. MK one went more to the animation style where these people, they all look like people, but it's more of an animation, and they took away from that heavy aesthetic and they sped the game up. So now it's more combo heavy. It's more, you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between the two, as far as even when I'm comparing Rise of the Ronin and Ghost. It's two different games that's supporting two different types of combatants or warriors at the same time. It's not a comparable game. And also, there's no such thing as a perfect game. Nobody ever is going to none of us are ever going to agree on one game. Ever. It hasn't happened. So stop when a game comes out. Stop nitpicking. Just enjoy it. Video games are at an all-time high compared to what we used to get. Not every game is going to be good. Not every game is worth $70. We can talk about it and break it down and have our little gripes about it. But that's just what it is. You don't have to dismantle something as soon as it comes out. Not every game is going to be you think GTA is going to be perfect when it comes out? No.
Yes.
No,
yes.
It's not. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect.
Was GTA 5 not perfect when it dropped?
It's not going to be perfect because it's just not.
Well, how?
I literally just said no game is perfect. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to be perfect because not everybody's going to play it. Not everybody is going to agree that the game is perfect. I just told you at the beginning of the show, Final Fantasy Rebirth was perfect for me. The graphics didn't bother me. I didn't notice any things not resonant or nothing. But if you go back on other people's page, oh, the door didn't render. Oh, my character's sword I'm telling you, it's something, Trav. It's gonna be something that's nothing that people try to expand on. Gotham Knights was a terrible game because of the frames. That's it. Oh, why do you like Gotham Knights? Oh, the frames. Nothing about the story, nothing about the characters, nothing about the combos or nothing. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that I'm not making an attack on GTA. I'm just saying it's going to be something. And somebody somewhere is going to take that something and make it seem like it's this like stop it with the negative like not clout, but like the negative like media all the time. Like enjoy it because what's gonna happen is it's gonna get taken away. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know when this is gonna be your last time getting something that you may like. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. You're not gonna get the perfect video game. Never ever has anyone ever agreed on the same video game. I get bashed constantly because I don't like The Last of Us, and it's like I get I'm bugging out. Like, are you insane? But I can say the same thing about a bunch of games that I've played that I feel like. So you're never gonna get it. So stop comparing something just because it takes place in the same era or it takes place in the same time zone or whatever the case is. All games do that. We all like Pokemon. They all take place in different regions. It's different. It's different. It's different. So stop it. It's annoying. I'm done.
Hey man, that was it, man. We gonna leave it right there, man. We gonna just leave on that note at that point. All I'm saying,
it is what it is. You don't have to. You don't have to agree. But I'm just saying, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. This is how I feel.
All right, is that it? Is that it, then?
I'm good.
All right.
I didn't have a question for you this week because we went too far, but
next week we got
next week I'll have something for it. Y'all go play those games. Let that sit in your mind for a little bit. You may not believe me now. Go do those things. Go play MK11 and then turn on 1. You're gonna notice that they take stuff away to make things look better and vice versa. They add things and it's not gonna look as good. Trust me.
That Tekken look amazing though.
But Tekken is an upbeat game. It's an upbeat game. It's not stiff.
Top tier.
I'm telling you. Anyway, if you're watching this at a later date and you disagree, I still love you. So go ahead, Trav. I'm done.
Hey, with that being said, it's been the boys. We'll catch y'all next Thursday. We out of here.
You're